Nephi, 1 Nephi chapter 8, we have the vision of the tree of life. And it starts off with Lehi in a dark and dreary wilderness. And in verse 5 it says, "And it came to pass that I saw a man, and he was dressed in a white robe, and he came and stood before me. And it came to pass that he spake unto me and bade me follow him." Now, that's the only mention of this guy, okay? The man is in a white robe. He came, stands before him, and he tells him to follow him. And then, after that, Lehi is lost, okay? He followed him. He beheld that he was in a dark and dreary waste, and he traveled, and he was scared. We don't hear any other mention of the man in the white robe. And I talked to another member of the church in Mexico when I was on a work trip in Mexico, and we were speculating as to what could this man symbolize. And my personal theory that I like is that he symbolizes the person who introduces us to the gospel, whoever that is. Everyone in their life has someone, whether it's a parent or a missionary or a friend, who introduces them to the gospel. And they set them on the path, but soon thereafter, people become lost, and they are lost on their own, and they need to get their own relationship with the Lord. So in verse 8, you can see that after he had traveled many hours in darkness, I began to pray unto the Lord that he would have mercy on me. Okay, they need to cultivate their own relationship with the Lord. So there's someone who introduces them to the gospel, whether it's a missionary or a parent or a friend or whoever, a spouse, whoever it is. But before they can progress in the gospel, they need to turn to the Lord themselves. And that person has to they have to not be dependent on that person for guidance, whoever it is. So that's my personal interpretation of what that person in white symbolizes.